I'm reviewing Whiteout Conditions by New Pornographers.
You can imagine all the factions that form around high-ticket attractions.
While writing this, their 7th album, New Pornographers mainstay AC Newman said the Canadians wanted to create something of a krautrock version of 60s and 70s vocal group Fifth Dimension. And, I suppose, on songs such as Darling Shade, with its hypnotic, repetitive beat and curdling bass line, they came close to succeeding. Newman's Fifth Dimension reference is telling, for he and co-vocalist Neko Case work so closely in tandem that neither ever really takes the lead vocally. Instead, their voices cascade over the top and around each other in a way that is mostly dazzling. Perhaps it has something to do with the fact that Dan Bejar, normally the third prong in their vocal and songwriting attack, doesn't take part on this album, busy instead with his other band, Destoyer. Whiteout Conditions starts spectacularly. Openers Play Money in the title track are jam-packed with earworm melodies, setting the tone for an album that is upbeat and heavy on synths. Appearances can be deceiving though. As peppy as the title track might be, it actually essays a dark period of depression for Newman. From there, the album doesn't quite maintain the quality of its opening songs. For every moment of pop magic, such as This Is the World of the Theatre, there's a track such as Duke, which perhaps attains the album's krautrock-inspired goal, but doesn't really captivate. The saving grace here, though, is that even an under-par New Pornographer song is usually pretty good. But then that means our expectations are also pretty high, and they're not always met here. What did you guys think?
I was a bit disappointed. I feel like I've heard, even though there's new elements here, there's new tricks, there's the electronic-y, craftworky thing. I just feel like the songs are just a little washed out.
So funny, I actually loved the melodies. I was going to say, that was what I loved most about this, was the melodies, like more than anything else, it's like when you compare it with Little Dragon and they're throwing in every trick that they can. But these guys, like the melodies just sustained it. Even if they did try and, you know, throw in a sort of a super weird synth sound, they still had the melody to pull it off.
But they are very New Pornographers melodies. They are very AC Newman melodies and Neko Case melodies.
The vocal phrasing is always quite
and it's great. It's there's songs on this that I wish there's like Psychedelia that I wish the Flaming Lips were doing because it's much smarter and stuff. This is the World of Theatre song that I was just going, man, this is like the archetypal New Pornographers song. And I was looking back over the catalogue, and then I realised it's actually really similar to On the Table off an AC Newman solo album. It's got that like similar rhythm to it. And so I think maybe they're hamstrung by the fact that they are like they're the New Pornographers. They're always going to sound like the New Pornographers. I mean, the fact that Neko was singing a song that reminded me of an AC Newman song, but I think they kind of work together.
I mean, it's interesting what you said, Bernard, the fact, because I suspect that you probably really liked their first couple of albums, I imagine, like as did most people. So is it that they've just run out of songwriting steam?
No, the thing is, I think they are lovely. They're nice melodies on this. But as Lindsay said, they're New Pornographers melodies, and I feel like I've heard them all before. So I played this thinking, I know you're doing different things sonically, but I don't feel like I'm getting any new things melodically. I think what's great about this record is if you don't have previous albums, this could sound really lovely and fun, and that's great because it does have all those elements that I like about them. It's just that I feel like I've heard them before, but if you're not stuck on what they've sounded like before, this will actually be an interesting record with lyrical interest, sonic interest, and typically good melodies. And when Neko Case sings, you know, it's hard to say no.
Well, I like the record. I give it 3.5 stars.